Hey bestie, I'm Kenya and welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for joining in for a planner sesh. So bestie, we will be setting up my planner spread for June 3rd through the 9th, and I'll be using this Wildly Chic sticker book from Love Posh. I've been wanting to use this sticker book, you guys, and I'm finally getting it in my planner. So if you want to see what I create and how my spread turns out, then you already know. Stay tuned. Okay, bestie, so let's jump right in. Here's my Happy Planner Classic horizontal layout, and this is the Wildly Chic sticker book. I love it. I picked this up from Go Wild, y'all. It was a release that she did. She may have it released now. I haven't checked her site, but I do know it was like released at Go Wild while we were there, so I had to have it because you know your girl loves her leopard print and just animal print in general. And so today I think I want to use this color palette. I just am really feeling the green, of course, with the browns and stuff. And y'all, I had this washi pulled from my monthly plan with me. If you have not seen that video, definitely go check it out. But I thought it would go very well with this color, this theme. And then I also thought that I would pull some neutral basic boxes, and these are from KELL Plan Volume 1. And so I pulled 3 different colors out of that box just because so it can help me with the dimension of the spread, just having different colored boxes. And so we're going to start there, but I am going to pull the stickers that I'll be using on camera this time around. A lot of times I just already have them pulled, y'all. And honestly, I'm pulling just a bunch of them that I know I want to use, but I just thought it would be fun so y'all can kind of get a look at the book and everything. And so I just love it. I did decide to pull some leaves, and I really love like the fashion detail of this. And it's also giving staycation, you know, like if you go somewhere in your area and just kind of like have a little getaway but you're still at home, you know. And so I don't know, that's kind of like the mood that I was in. I'm not really going anywhere, y'all, but I'm definitely feeling like I need a vacation, okay, or just some type of like leisure. And so I feel like this was perfect for my feels this week. Okay, so I am testing out just some washi, but I'm thinking that this plaid washi from PLANYTHING will work great. And so we'll see when I get into the spread and see how I want to lay it out, because as y'all know, I don't really have an idea. I just know I want to use these stickers. Okay, sometimes I have ideas, y'all, and sometimes I don't. Sometimes I just go with the flow of planning and just enjoy the whole creating process. And I highly encourage you to do that, because you just will never know where your planner will take you, your creativity I should say will take you. So I'm gonna start out with this larger box, and I'm gonna put it on Sunday. I just feel like it'll be good on Sunday, and you know, I can write in just kind of like my weekend to-dos and everything. From so far when I'm planning this spread, I am not really thinking of a lot of things I have to do this weekend, like especially on Sunday and stuff. I just really kind of want to use Sunday as a reset day, so I think this box will be good for that. But I am going to go ahead and add in this little wardrobe. I just thought it was so cute and everything, and so we're gonna add it to the spread. I did use my Tumbo correction tape to go ahead and like use some, just kind of make it seamless to the box, you know, white out around the box so the box is not peeking through. And y'all can kind of see how the tape kind of pulls up once you lay it down, but it's fine once it lays all the way back down. It'll lay back in that spot as long as you don't move it. And so I like it. I'm loving how this is looking, and I am trying to be careful to not overuse the correction tape and just use just enough to make sure it's seamless, because I don't want to white out the entire box, you know. I still want it to give the box effect, and I feel like that does that. It's like the wardrobe is kind of like in front of it. Okay, so now that I got that, y'all, I'm just starting there. That's like my jump off. Okay, sometimes you can use a jump off sticker in the form of like a decorative quote or a decorative box, but I thought that little wardrobe would be my jump off for this one, and now I can kind of build other clusters around the spread. So we're gonna take these two. I guess I should say this is like an olive tone box, but maybe a darker olive, or maybe not even olive. What color? I don't know. I don't know my greens that well as far as like the different shades and stuff, so don't judge me, bestie, but it's definitely a darker shade of green. And then we have like this apricot peach color, And I thought this long box would be good for Monday and Tuesday because this week, y'all, I will be on QVC2, and I have some things I want to do for that. I don't know if I put it all on this spread though, because I've been kind of putting a lot of things. I put some things on for the show on my last week's spread to prepare for it, and since it's Monday, it's not really like a long list, but I'll just probably use this box as a decorative box too. And see, when I put the clear wax paper, y'all, the wax paper be keeping me in the game, okay? I think I really like that bikini over it, so I said, well, let's use it there. But I'm going to still give myself a box on Tuesday so I don't cover up my function. And then I'll add this square box. I really like these squares, y'all. I don't know why. I just feel like they always do something different for me with the spreads. And so I'm going to add this, I guess you could say it's a little flat lay. Yeah, we're gonna call it a flat lay of the bathing suit and like all the accessories and stuff, like the phone and the lotion and stuff like that. We're gonna put it on Tuesday just because it's the other larger sticker that I have. And so I've been getting some questions, bestie, about balance, and I figured let's go in a little bit more detail. So as you can see, I have the wardrobe. It's kind of like a larger sticker, and so this flat lay of bathing suit, like just the accessories and stuff, is also a larger sticker. So I always like to utilize my two larger stickers in opposite corners of each other. I feel like that creates the best balance for me, and so I feel like that's giving this spread instant balance. And two, it just kind of makes sense because this spread is just it's like getting dressed and stuff for the little staycation. And so I am taking my tumble correction tape to white out behind it, just to give it that seamless look. So that's what balance is, y'all. You want to take just similar stickers, but similar in the sizing, I would say, and keep them opposite of each other. You don't want too much of the same right on top of each other or right next to each other. And so it's all about like spreading them out and as far as you can. And a lot of times the top left corner and the bottom right corner and the reverse of that, the bottom right and then the bottom left and the top right tend to work the best for me when I'm trying to spread things out. Okay, so I'm going into neutral bases because I'm like, okay, well, I want to add in some more box layers to my other clusters. And then even I can add in more to the ones that I have started already. And so I really couldn't find one in the right colors, or like two of them. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into monthly basics and the neutral edition. And this is another neutral basic sticker book by KELL, but it has a lot of monthly stickers in it. It's like designed to like decorate your monthly spread. And so, but you know, for me, I've always shared that you can use this in a regular spread, or you use these monthly cutout stickers in a regular spread. And so here's a great example of that. I'm going to be using some today just because I really like this brown. I feel like the brown really matches the browns that are in this color theme. And so what you can do is, now for some people that little cutout may bother them, and you can always use like an icon or like a smaller like tab sticker of some sort to cover that up, and it'll just look like the box has something over it. However, for me, I don't know why, but I like the little design of it. Like, I feel like it gave it something interesting when I connected it to the other box, especially on Friday. Now, I didn't line the one up on Thursday exactly, just because, I don't know, I was feeling like because I didn't have a lot of room to go so far down to where it looked good, that I needed to like kind of move it over a little bit so I can still have a lot of room to write on the Thursday box. However, I love the cutout look. Okay, so now that I have those two, I feel like that just makes a little bit more sense, and I want to find other things that I can lay in on the spread. And so I have all of these beautiful icons. I really love this chair, and I was thinking I could put it on Friday, but honestly I feel like it looks the best on Thursday. Now it is facing, you know, kind of outward on that Thursday slot, which is why I was thinking Friday, so to kind of be facing towards the inside of the spread. However, honestly, it doesn't bother me. Okay, so it could just look like the bottom row is like the room set up, and maybe I just have my clothes like laid out at the top. I don't know. We'll just keep going and see what we flow with. Okay, so I did want to add in these leaves because, I mean, I was really drawn to this in the spread, like in the theme, in the sticker book, I should say. And so I felt like, we're going to add some of those to the spread. Now, I am trying to keep with the tradition of just the clothes and everything, but that little photo print out, or like I should say Polaroid, I thought it was cute, but I couldn't really find another spot for it because it was also a larger sticker, and I didn't want anything like clashing with what I already had going on and taking up too much white space, because I do want to be able to use my spread, y'all. I'm telling y'all, balance is key. It's definitely key for me to a horizontal spread and keeping it functional, because if you don't watch it, I know for me, let me say it like that. Maybe not for anybody else, because for me, if I don't watch it, I can overdo it with the stickers, and balance just kind of keeps me in line, so that way when I'm writing in my spread, I have a happy medium and I get to enjoy it. I get to enjoy the after the pen process, adding in my icons and all that stuff. Like, I really thoroughly enjoy writing in my planner and utilizing my planner, and I don't want to take away from that experience because I went in with the creative process. Okay, so that's what I'm keeping in mind. Now, I did put those sunglasses and popsicles on Sunday just because, one, it's like Sunday fun day, get out and enjoy and stuff like that. But I wasn't sold on it, so I only put it down lightly. I am at this point sold on the leaves. I put those down lightly as well, and I'm gonna go ahead and commit to that. So we're gonna just use our little correction tape to white out behind it to make it seamless with the boxes also. And here's where I'm pulling up the sunglasses, because I'm like, yeah, it can honestly go on Friday, because we're still out, we're gonna be outside. Not really, y'all. Like, I have some plans this weekend, but not like that. So this weekend is probably one of the few weekends in a long time that I don't have like a super major event or something to be at. And so we're gonna enjoy it. Okay, Lord willing, if God said the same, okay, we're gonna enjoy just, relaxing on the weekends a little bit and spend some time with some friends, but still relax. Okay, so I did go ahead and add in that little crop top. It's leopard print on Sunday. And so it also kind of gives a little balance too, because it's like the clothes are laid out on Sunday too, which is across from what I have going on between Monday and Tuesday. And so I'm adding in some skinny boxes, y'all. So I'm just building my clusters. And when I say clusters, I literally mean multiple pieces connected together. Now, you can do a disconnected cluster, and that means having them in close proximity to where they still look like they're together, but they're not necessarily connected. But however, in this video and for this spread, we're doing connected clusters, okay? So if you look at Sunday, let's just say Sunday in the note section, that is one big cluster. Okay, you got the big double box, you got the square green box, and then you got the skinny box, all layered, connected together. And then you also have like the decorative stickers, the decorative wardrobe connected too, because I kind of laid it on top. That's one big cluster, and you can have fun with your clusters. You can add in quotes and things, which I like to do that after the pen. Just go in and say, add in my little busy day stickers, or girl, you got this stickers, my little quote strips and stuff. I like to add that after the pen for some reason. Sometimes they make it in the before the pen process, but a lot of times lately I've been enjoying that. Okay, so I just wanted to kind of clarify that, because I've been getting some questions from some of my newer besties that are trying to figure out my terminology. Okay, now I did go in and add those coconuts because I don't know what it is, but I thought they were cute. Okay, I like coconut. Do y'all like coconut? I like coconut. Like, me and my husband, we joke all the time because he didn't grow up really eating like the actual coconut fruit. Fortunately, my grandmother introduced it to me when I was younger, so you would crack open a coconut and just give us like the nut on the inside. My husband, however, was only introduced to like the shredded coconuts and he was just like, why would they do that? Like, no. But he was able to try like the actual nut inside of a coconut for the first time like a few years ago, and like ever since he's just been like, love it. Okay, so every time I see a coconut, I just think about that experience, because at first he was like, I don't like coconut. You know how you experience something one way, but then if you experience it differently, you may actually like it. So it's just one of those. It was like a fun moment. And I don't know why that coconut just reminded me of that. Okay, and then we have this camera, y'all. And of course I had to use it because typically Tuesdays and Thursdays have become, I don't want to say this is like every week, but a lot of the weeks, y'all, I pick Tuesdays and Thursdays to content create and create different projects and things for some of the brands that I work with and stuff. And so it's been a good schedule. And so I thought about it one day because like my goddaughter, she's in school obviously, and she's always talking about how they have A day and B day at school, and it's kind of like my A days and my B days, you know, when I'm like doing my work and then when I'm doing my content creator work. So I put the camera there because I felt like I would probably use this spread for that or at least that box to notate that that's what I need to get done for the day. So I just thought it made sense. Okay, so here I'm playing with the washi, y'all, and I'm gonna move the spread into the full frame in just a second. But I'm just trying to see what makes sense. Okay, I knew I wanted to do some division, and sometimes you can do this beforehand. Like if you know you want to use washi in the spread. I wasn't 100% sure when I first started laying down stickers. One, because I didn't want it to become overwhelming. And I'm not even gonna hold y'all. This is not the most conservative way to use washi, okay? You probably want to use it in the opposite way, but I felt like it was just the easiest, okay, to get around the boxes and everything. Because this whole strip, like I'm not really even gonna use. I'm not gonna use unless I find it on another, like I put it on another piece of the spread. But I feel like for most of the time, my style has been, you know, just a little accent of washi, not really an overwhelming washi spread. Like I don't like to overwhelm my spreads with washi, I should say it like that. So it's just not my style. So I just want little pieces here and there, unless I'm using the washi as the main decor option, you know, and I've done that in the past and I actually really liked it. But for most of my spreads that involve a lot of like decorative pieces like this one, I want them to be the highlight and that to just accent it, you know, and give the spread some dimension and texture because it's normally of a pattern of some sort or is of a specific color, and I want to bring that color out a little bit more. So I'm just like going off at the mouth with all of my like little design thoughts or whatever, like with my style, bestie. But of course we all have our own style, we all have our different styles and things that we like in our planner. So there's no wrong or right way to plan, okay? It's your planner, okay? You got to look at it, okay? So create what you love. You know, I always tell people, just keep planning, keep creating, and eventually your style will evolve. You know, if you like something before, do it again, add maybe a little bit of a layer to it, and watch it evolve over time. For me, I've learned that I love clusters, but I started out creating small clusters and now I'm creating larger clusters and adding more to it. I think because I just started developing an eye for how I like my clusters to look, you know? And then I can also tell y'all, I really like white space. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. Like, I love to write in my planner and I don't want to overwhelm it with so many things that I don't have room to write. Well, my solution for that, because I still like to decorate it, is to use a bunch of boxes. Okay, the boxes we save in my spreads, okay, because they still give me that functionality and they don't take away from my white space, but they add to the decorative portion of the spread. So I don't know. I don't mean to make planning sound like it's so deep, y'all, but I'm just walking y'all through, like, you know, my thought process and how I like to make my planner spreads work for me. And speaking of that, this checklist stencil, it comes out in every video, y'all, for the most part. Like, I love this thing. It's one of my favorite tools to use in my planner, and I just think this, when adding in these little checklists, that adds to the functionality of the spread as well. It makes it look like a completed spread. So now my planner went from a blank canvas, almost blank canvas, to a now, you know, fully functional spread. And so I love that about the checklist. And I think once I got all of my clusters and, you know, I got some washi tape down, I got my functional checklist in, I'm thinking, okay, We need a little inspiration. Okay, what is the spread gonna say to me this week? Like, what is the inspiration behind the spread that I want to look at all week long that's gonna keep me coming back for more, right? And so, fortunately, y'all, this Wally Chic sticker book has a lot of quotes in the back. And I'm not even gonna hold y'all. Being a horizontal girl, I love that some of these quotes are in a horizontal format. Like, I love that they're across and not necessarily up and down, because where would I put an up or down sticker on this spread? Like, if you really look at it, without it compromising my white space. Okay. So I love that these are giving me that horizontal feel. And so now I can still put me some quotes on here and have that inspirational element and still have room to write things, because it's not taking up like a whole block of something, you know? So I love that, love that, love that. So I chose Wild Heart, Carefree Spirit, okay? Because we just kind of want to relax. That's what the spread is saying. And then it says, Dare to be wildly different, okay? Just do your thing, girl. Do your thing. Okay. So I like it, y'all. I like how it looks. Okay. So now that we got that, I can really stop here. And a lot of times I will stop here. But y'all know Bestie is extra. Okay. I'm a little extra and I like to add in little extra things. I did pull this washi tape. This one is from Simply Gilded. And it's a little bit of gold. There's no gold elsewhere on this spread. So I was just looking at it like, I don't know. But then I thought about these leopard print pages. And I was like, ooh, do I want to use those? And then I was like, well, down here on Sunday, I want to add in a couple of more little icons just to give it something else to this cluster, because I feel like the other one's got a little bit more going on. So we're going to add some of these accessories down below. They're a little bigger examples of the ones I have on Monday and Tuesday. So let's put that on the wax paper to see where they can actually go. And I do feel like I want to use that leopard print instead of the washi. I put the washi down just to see how I like it. And it actually goes, y'all. It does go, but there's no other gold on the spread. So I don't know. I was just trying to test it out to see how I felt about it. But this I definitely want to add. But I don't want it to mess with my checklist. So I'm trying to like put it in a way to where it works. And I feel like I got it. I feel like I got enough room. So we're going to take our correction tape and we're going to make this little body lotion seamless. And here's the trick to that, y'all. I've been loving like laying it down first and then just picking it up a little bit and just measuring out where I need to place it. So that way I don't overdo the correction tape. Sometimes I don't do enough, but I have to go back, but it turns out to be fine. Okay, now that we got that, I'm loving it. Okay, like I said, I can stop here, okay? But I don't think I want to. And we're going to pull that washi tape up because I was like, is it going to work? And then I was like, maybe I should put it on the little skinny boxes. Maybe that'll work. And then I thought about it and I was like, nah, we're going to pull it up. We're going to pull it up. We're going to just let this spread stand alone. We already got washi down. And I feel like it's a perfect amount to where it just looks like the spread is like complemented by it. So I'm going to go in the book and go back to those leopard print stickers. And what I want to do with these, instead of adding it to the spread necessarily, like it's going to be added to the spread, but not on the actual days. Let's add it up into the little top bar. I used to do this all the time, y'all, in my horizontal. I would add like washi tape up here. That's when I was first trying to get comfortable with washi tape, because I knew I did not like the over exaggerated washi look, but I still wanted to like use some. Well, then I started adding in like little other decor pieces like glitter up at the top, or maybe even like stars or something like that along those lines. And this is a perfect example of try something and see how you like it, and if you love it, and then if you do, try it again in a different way, add it with something, just see if that, it still speaks to you. Just keep trying things. And so that's what I'm doing here. And y'all, I'm trimming off the excess because I'm going to add them to the right side of the spread as well. And I don't know why, y'all, but I had to pull it close to me because I was like, girl, we're going to try to get the line cut straight so I don't have to pull any more of these. I'll be trying to save these pages in my like my sticker books and stuff, just in case I want to use more of them later on. Okay, so this was a larger one. So we're going to cut that one down just a little bit. And I like it, y'all. I like the little leopard print across the top. So now let's just try to fill some in. I may still have to go in the book and get some more out of it. So we'll just find us some little small pieces. Oh, that's so pretty. And even some little dots that kind of give the, character of the leopard. And then we'll trim this one because I could possibly use it on the other side too. I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. It just brought the wildness out on this spread, I feel like I did it with the stickers. I had some leopard print, like the illustrations tossed in here and there, but this just kind of brings it out just a little bit more. I'm loving it. I am loving it. It's very subtle. It's not too overpowering, but I just feel like it gives the character that I wanted. Okay, love, 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 love it so much. And I'm really feeling these colors, y'all. I don't know about y'all, but these colors are popping to me for some reason. Like that green and brown, and then the brown is like a caramel brown, like caramel, like that's what I would call it, like that very rich brown. I don't know, it's pretty. So I'm just moving these over just a little bit, and I'm gonna add in that little skinny piece to the edge just to kind of bring the leopard print over to the end a little bit more. And I like it, y'all. It looks so good, bestie. Okay, so I really think we're done. We have planned out for the week, and I love how the spread has turned out. I hope you enjoyed it, enjoyed planning with me, and you love how it turned out as well. Please let me know, like, do you have this sticker book? Like, what Live Love Posh sticker books do you have? Comment below what your favorites are, because I got to get more, okay? And yeah, I want to say thank you so much for watching, bestie. Please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, and turn your notifications on. Thank you for being so sweet and so kind. Until next time, I love you. Bye.